All right. Settle down, you hooligans. My grandma Kathleen says shit like that all the time. She's like, settle down, you hooligans. What are you doing? You're going out gallivanting? She's lace curtain Irish. Do you guys know what that is? Very prim and proper, but still really likes to drink. We have that in common. And she says like weird stuff all the time. Like one of the weirdest things she said is like, if you don't match, you're mentally ill. Grandma, that's just offensive. Well, it's true. One of the things she said that got me in the most trouble, though, she really likes to be like quipping a sourpuss. Do you guys know that phrase? Yeah, pretty common, right? What made me ruin a family brunch once? Have you ever been the person who's ruined a family brunch? Just my friends over here. I ruined the family brunch. My family likes to drink, as the Irish do. And I wasn't drinking at brunch. I drank too much the night before and showed up very hungover / maybe still drunk. And it was a very fancy brunch. It was a bridal shower. And I'm sitting there with my plate of only hash browns. And my grandmother's like, is there something wrong with the food? No, Grandma, it's good. Well, then why aren't you eating it? Just eating it slow, Grandma, watching my waistline. And she just goes, well, then wipe that puss off your face. And I was like, Grandma, how'd you know? And that's how I came out to my family. Just like breaking glass mimosas in the background. My mother, oh. My parents are pretty cool, though. I've been out to them for like 15 years. This was at 24. I was just, not out to my extended family. My extended family's still kind of coming to terms with it. And the way they do that is like at Christmas parties, they get a little drunk and like try and convince me maybe it's still a phase. Like my Aunt Patty was like, I look at women's legs too. I look at them and I'm like, I want that. And I like don't really have the patience for them. I'm 30 now, and I'm just like, yeah, Aunt Patty, you want to have them. I want to have them wrapped around my head. Slight difference. But my parents are cool. They're cool. They're not like super comfortable with my sexuality, but they're not comfortable with sexuality in general. Like, we go to see a movie, and there's a sex scene, and my mom's still like, cover your eyes. My mom also calls me and she's like, how's it going? How's the dating life? Any cute boys? I'm like, just you and Tinder asking, Mom. Recently, I can tell, though, that I'm really getting old because my mom has started to be like, so there's a woman at work. Like, she wants grandchildren that badly. I'm like, thanks for trying, Mom. I do hate dating, though. Does anyone like it? No, right? It's the worst. It's like, and like I grew up loving rom-coms, so for me to have to like go on apps, I'm like, this isn't how it was supposed to be. I was supposed to meet her in the produce aisle of the Whole Foods. We reached for the same gala apple. Nope, just swiping. Left, right. Trading coffee beans. You guys know that app, Coffee Meets Bagel? They literally give you like a digital repository of coffee beans and you have to trade them to get matches. I'm like, you took the Candy Crush model and gave it to adults for dating. They're that desperate. Because if I'm going to pay for dating, I want it to be like rolled into Netflix, right? I want it to be like, are you still watching? There's 5 women in your zip code also doing so. Their lists are also full of art house movies they never watch. Instead, they watch Parks and Rec multiple times, The L Word, and anything with Tatiana Maslany. I do think that dating's funny, though, right? Because, like, at the base level, it's kind of dangerous. Like, you're going to meet a stranger. You're having some drinks, lowering your inhibitions. A lot of Lifetime movies start this way. So it's like best case scenario, this goes really well for you, right? And it's like your person and you spend your life together, maybe in a heteronormative patriarchal way, or maybe just as friends, who knows? But it goes really well. But worst case scenario, it's like you get murdered. Just lampshade. That's you. So what we're all striving for here, right, in the middle, is just we go out and we enjoy their company enough, right? We have mediocre enough conversation that we maybe go to bed with them. And while we're in bed with them, we're like, this is fine. I'm going to make this hotter later when I masturbate about it. That's best case scenario. I thought the Me Too movement would be better for my dating life. It hasn't been. I was like, ladies are going to be like, fuck men. Fuck me. And that's it. That's my time. Thanks, guys.